Hello, it's Blake Scarlevi, and I'm back with another quick pro tip video for you. In our last video, we showed you Copilot for Power Automate. So in this one, I'm going to show you Copilot for Power Apps to help build a Canvas app. So it's very similar. You want to go to the Maker portal, make.powerapps.com, and make sure you're in the right environment that you want to build the app in. So the one difference is you would think you would go to apps to do this, like for the Power Automate we showed you go to flows, but there actually isn't the option in here currently. This would just take you to the normal Canvas app editor. So instead you can just go to the home page, and they have this new UI feature up here at the top where you can just put your prompt in for the app that you want. And it'll help get you started there. So here it kind of, gives you an idea of what to type in, and it gives you also some options, which we're just going to use one of these pre-made option here. So we're just going to want to build an app that collects RSVPs. So we'll go ahead with this, and it's actually going to first build a table for you. So based on the prompt you're typing in for the app that you want, it's going to suggest a table. So in this case, it's suggesting a table called RSVPs. We got a name column, an email, a Boolean, whether they're attending or not, number of guests, and then just a message that they can put on their RSVP. So here you can kind of tweak these columns or the name, like you can tweak them as needed. To do so, you basically just type in the Copilot prompt here on what you want changed. So this looks good to us. I don't think we need to change anything. So I'm going to go ahead and click Create App. So now it's actually building out that table that it just showed. It's also creating those, I think, like 5 sample data records. It's going to create those actual records as well inside the table. And also it's building out an actual Canvas app. So while this is creating, we'll just talk a little bit about it. It's basically, from what I can tell, it's basically creating the same app no matter what you type in. It's got the same design basically. So that is one downside. I'm sure, it's still in preview, so it's just only going to get better and better, right? The good news is if you're not used to building apps, it is still a good starting point to have a nice design, because it does look good, and just to kind of get everything kind of like a base framework for you. Because it is difficult if you're brand new to build a nice looking Canvas app, right? So here's what it looks like. So we got a nice title bar up here at the top. We got a list view on the left of all our RSVP records. And then as you select a record, it fills out the information on the right. And then also you can create a new record. You click new here and it'll allow you to put details in. But you could also, it keeps Copilot on the right here. So if you want something changed, you just type it into the description. And let's see, let's go ahead and play it and see what it looks like. So here's our, the sample data it created for us, right? So as you can see, we click on these and it's pulling up the data here. We can click the pencil to edit it. We can click the trash can to delete the record. It also allows us to search, which is nice. And then also there's a new button here. So we click new. It's going to allow us to put in a new record. Let's see. Click the checkbox here, so it should create that. Let's get rid of the search. Now we have Blake here, so it created a new record into the table. So as you can see, the app looks good, works great. The downside is you might want an app that behaves a bit differently, right? So far I've seen it just gives you this same list view on the left and the form on the right side. So it just depends what you're trying to do, but it is good if you're not too familiar with Canvas apps. It's got all this stuff, it's got like a gallery set up, and buttons and whatnot, that with all like the Power FX commands and stuff written for you. So you can kind of use it as a reference, as guidance, as inspiration. And so it's a good start for them, I think. And again, like the Copilot's just going to get better and better as it keeps learning and as Microsoft keeps providing updates on it. So there you have it. That's Copilot for Power Apps, and hope you enjoyed. Thanks.